Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I like for you to go for a ride with me today. I'm going out to a beautiful, beautiful park. I just got this new arm for my camera. As you've seen in the previous video, it hooks on my rearview mirror, and it wouldn't work like it's supposed to, but I got it fixed up, and it seems a little jiggly, but it's better than me trying to hold it and drive. So it's a beautiful day here in the neighborhood. 75 degrees, partly sunny, a little breezy, but just so beautiful. I went home and I got this in the mail, and I got my other desktop arm in the mail. I hope that helps me with my videos. I'm sure it will. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try this out. And I'm like, oh, it's too nice of a day not to go out and try this out. So far so good. It seems to be working really good. There's a lot of people out in the park. I was out here earlier. I did an ASMR. I will put that, maybe I can link that down below if I figure out how to do that. I'm still learning at all this stuff. It's exciting to me and kind of nerve-wracking at the same time. We gotta wait for some traffic here. We got this frontage road that goes right by here, and so here's the park. It's a beautiful park. I apologize if you hear some wind. I'm going to open my sunroof if you hear that noise. I just thank God for this beautiful, beautiful day. All this week I've just been moping around the house and sleeping and just being really lazy, not doing much of anything. And I made up my mind I was going to get up early today and get stuff done. Well, guess what? I didn't get up early, but I saw that it was nice outside, so I decided to get up and go do some things. So, speed bump. Ouch. People, I don't know if you can see that speed limit sign. It says 15 miles an hour, and I got this car right on my tail end. And there's a vehicle that went barreling by here before. I was sitting out here eating my lunch, and I'm like, really? This is a park. People walk their kids and their dogs, and I see a gentleman up ahead riding his bike. Well, he's walking it now, but there's always people in here walking, and people like that just driving crazy like that, it doesn't make it fun. Because, oh, I see he's got his dog in his basket. How cute. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. Everybody's out walking, and one's out here playing with their dogs, walking their dogs. It was a little bit busy earlier. It was right at lunchtime when I was out here. Of course, I bought my lunch and brought it out here to eat. Just beautiful day. It's just all these white little flowers along the road, and I don't see many trees budding out yet. I mean, some of these, quite a few of these are dead through here, but I've seen tulip trees in town. They're just beautiful. If you aren't familiar with that, it's just a tree, and they bud out to these beautiful flowers, and they look like tulips. And we used to have one in our yard, and it was beautiful in the spring, but it was a mess to clean up. My dad always liked to keep our yard looking really nice and mowed, and just not perfect, but we had to rake those petals from the tulip tree up. So I don't know, it might be called something different, but we always called it a tulip tree. It's just beautiful. And there's There's a gentleman walking. I'm going about 12 miles an hour. That car has backed off of my rear end for now. Yeah, this park, Boy Scouts come out here. There's been weddings out here. This is where my youngest daughter came out to do some senior pictures. Also, my middle daughter, they came out here to take some of her pictures, her senior pictures. And it's just a really, really nice park. They keep it nice. I think a walk around here is a little bit more than a mile, I believe. Yeah, I should be out walking today. When I was leaving after my lunch and after I filmed my 2 videos out here, I came up on a friend and he was walking with a lady friend of his, and I stopped and talked to him, said hi because I hadn't seen him in a while. And he said, you should be, he goes, what are you doing? And I said, oh, just taking a drive around the park. And he said, you should be out walking. I said, I know I should be. I just got to get in that mindset. And I got to get out and walk. I got to get out and exercise more. I've lost some weight, but I know if I put exercise in that, I'll lose even more. Not so much pounds, but inches. But yeah, quite a few people walking today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I think tomorrow we're supposed to not get so much nice weather, so we kind of have to pick and choose. I mean, we can't choose our weather. We can't say, hey, God, I want it to be sunny today, or hey, we need some rain today. People walking their dogs. You know, we got to take what we get. So, yeah, partly cloudy today, but it's warm. It's nice, a nice spring day. It's just been so kind of gloomy and rainy and cold yesterday, but today is just beautiful. They're making some improvements to this park, and I'm not for sure the improvements, but I see somebody has carved some images in tree trunks and stuff, not standing trees, like trees that they've cut off. So this sure is a beautiful park, and I've walked this park many times. One time we had a church picnic out here, and a couple of the ladies goes, let's go for a walk after we ate that big meal. So it was a potluck picnic. I think the church provided the meat, and everybody else bought side dishes. So I had on flip-flops, but I love to walk, and I couldn't turn down the ladies asking me to go for a walk. So we walked around the park. I had blisters on the bottom of my feet after I got done walking. Silly me, I was walking in flip-flops. So it all, my daughter's always, you know, flip-flops and sandals and stuff, and that's okay if you're not going to walk far. But I told them, and they didn't listen to me, but I said, you take care of your feet while you're young, because I've had some problems with my feet. In fact, I have a tailor's bunion, and it's not like a bunion that's like a normal bunion. It has to do with the bone in my foot. And I went a couple years ago, and I went to a foot specialist, and he said I'd have to have surgery. And if I didn't have surgery, it'd only get worse. And when I went to him and I was talking to him, it was pretty painful. And hi, Kim. That was our property manager, I think. So anyway, he said, yeah, I needed surgery. So, and at the time, my insurance didn't cover it. So I asked the church to pray for me, and they've prayed for me. And praise God, have minimal pain in that foot. It's not anything like it used to be. And I'm not getting surgery on it. And that's just my own opinion. But I've talked to my boss, and he said another lady got the same kind of surgery, not exactly like I was supposed to get, but she's never come back to work. Her foot has never been right. She can only stand on it for so long, and she can't stand on it for 8 hours to work an 8-hour shift. So, yeah, I've just decided not to get surgery on it. It's the long bone in my foot that goes up to my little toe, and instead of growing straight and kind of in like it's supposed to be, it's pushing that bone out. And there's a time I was in so much pain, it hurt to wear a shoe. And I was wearing these one shoes. They were not very good for work, but they were like all elastic, and they were woven together, different colors and everything. And that's the only shoe that I could wear to be comfortable. And I had just bought these brand new $72 shoes to work in because they were slip resistant. And I couldn't wear them. So I seen this doctor, and like I said, I went to my church, and they all prayed for me. And praise God, I'm wearing the black shoes that I'm supposed to be wearing, and it hasn't given me any pain. So I want to thank you all for watching this, for riding with me through the park, and I hope you have a blessed day. And I want to say, keep on smiling, because I love you, and so does God. Bye-bye.